Okay, for the second part of the story, we are going to do the annotating. And the annotating is when we mark up and explain part of the story. For this part, you are going to use your Apple Pencil only for the marking up. So you're going to take your Apple Pencil, and we already talked about how to make sure it's paired. So if it doesn't work, let me know and I will help you out with that. And I am going to go and tap one time on the picture. And when I tap on the picture, the drawing tools will pop up. I would like for you to use the marker, the skinny marker, which is the first one there, and tap on it one time, and you probably are going to want a medium size, which is right in the middle. This is the transparency. That is how dark the color is, and you probably want it fully dark. So the first thing I'm going to be annotating is something that I found important or interesting. So now I'm going to tap on the little green circle. If it happens to be at this page, swipe back so that you are on all the different colors. And I'm going to pick a red color. Doesn't really matter what shade it is. And then I'm going to tap one time with my finger to turn that off so I can start annotating. And I'm going to look for a sentence that I think is important or interesting in this part of the story. If I need to, I can pinch with my fingers to get in closer. And so I think this sentence right here is important, because this is where Laura goes to her dad and tells the truth that she did not obey. So I'm going to annotate that and underline it in red. The second thing I want it to do is blue, and that's going to be my vocabulary. So I'm going to pick a blue color. Doesn't matter which blue color you pick. Tap one time with my finger or the Apple Pencil and it will go, the colors will go away. And I'm going to find my vocabulary word that I want. Now, I could pick the one that came in the story and circle it, but I actually noticed this word here, quivery, which I thought, that's a good word. So I'm going to circle that, and it actually goes over top of where my other underlining was. That is totally okay. The third thing is some part of the story that I'm curious about or have a question about. So I need green for that. And the one thing I was curious about in this part of the story was I was curious about the badger, and if they're going to see the badger again. And so I'm going to underline this part right here. And remember, again, I can zoom in if I need to, because that's the part that I have some curiosity about. All right, at this point, I'm going to put the Apple Pencil down. I'm going to tap the word done. And now I'm going to go into changing my little text boxes on the side. So the first one's my red one. What is important and interesting? I can leave the words important or interesting, or I can delete them. Either thing is okay. I think I'm going to leave it. And I thought it was important when Laura went and told her father the truth, so I'm going to say it was important when Laura told the truth, period at the end. I can hide my keyboard. Second thing is my vocabulary word. And if I don't know what quivery means, I can open up Safari on my computer and do a search for definition of quivery. I happen to know it means shaky, so I'm going to put shaky down. And you guys, you have predictive spelling at the top. So if you're not quite sure of spelling, oftentimes that predictive spelling will come along your top bar to help you out with your spelling. All right, I'm going to hide that. And then the last thing I'm going to put down is the part that I'm curious about or that I have a question. So again, I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap again to get my cursor after the colon. Again, if you want to delete that part, you can. So I'm going to put down and put a capital I. Wonder if they will see the badger again. All right, and there's again there, so I can just tap it. All right, hide my keyboard. If I need to, if these were super long, I can move them around if needed. Oops, that pops up. So if you need to move them, you can. But there you go, and you have finished the annotating step, and I'll explain the decorating step in the next video.